right, so today is follow-up Thursday. Why? Because it's Thursday. And you guys will hit us up with emails and go, hey, Bert Show, whatever happened to blankety blank, 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 blank? Can you give us some closure on that? And in this case, it was Johnette Josephs who emailed us and said, hey, Bert Show peeps, last fall you did a Shady or Not segment where a woman suspected her sister-in-law was trying to make a move on her husband. Can I get a follow-up on that on Thursday? I don't remember that.
Well, what happened was, and this was October of last year, Danielle liked her brother's new girlfriend until she started bringing her husband around. Anytime they hung out, she noticed her brother's girlfriend would try to build an alliance and flirt with her husband. Danielle's husband brushed it off and said she was overacting. But things took a turn when Danielle noticed her husband was receiving text messages from her brother's girlfriend. She kept trying to get him out for lunch alone. We all agreed this was super shady behavior. Kristen even suggested Danielle explain to her husband why she doesn't feel comfortable with him going to lunch. Based on his reaction, she would know everything she needs to know. So we need to know, was Danielle's intuition right or not?
I can't believe it's been over a year since I first emailed you guys about all that. I didn't really have to do much about the situation. Even though he first thought I was overreacting about her, my husband started to see what I was talking about and also started to become annoyed by the attention she tried to give him. So, he and I tried our best to distance ourselves from her. It wasn't easy, nor 100% possible. As for my brother's relationship with her, a few months after my original post, we had a family gathering where her behavior became unmistakably clear to everyone. She made a mean and inappropriate joke about my brother in front of all of us, attempting to rope my husband into it. He didn't play along, which led to an awkward moment. This incident opened up a bigger discussion among the family. My brother, who had been oblivious, started noticing more red flags in their relationship. It wasn't just her dynamic with my husband, but now she treated others too. A few weeks later, he discovered she had been dishonest about several things in her life. They ultimately broke up. He's still single, but he's dating. So, if there are any sweet, moral girls who want to be set up, send them my way. Thanks.
Sweet and moral?
Nah.
That's what I asked for.
Looks like you're on your own there.
One or the other, Hodge. One or the other.
What do you think, Abby?
Yeah, maybe check out a convent. I'm sure there's a couple of people you could set them up there with. But, I mean, yeah, I'm glad it ended up for the best and they ended up breaking up. I always feel like when something's off in somebody else's relationship, it's so hard because you just kind of want to take control of the situation and be like, how do you not see what we see? So I'm glad that things finally came to light. And I always feel like karma's going to bite people in the butt. It looks like it came for your brother's ex-partner.
Yep.
I agree. I've always stood by karma will come back eventually, and I think it did. I mean, I'm sure it was frustrating the entire time that she was going through it, but now that you have your answers, all you can really do is put yourself in a position where you don't have to deal with it anymore. And I'm glad it worked out for them all.
I'm just glad he finally saw her for what she was.
For sure.
And I'm glad your husband came around too, because that was the most infuriating part. And he chose sides wisely, which was his wife's side, to understand that this woman was out of line.
Yeah, sometimes it's very, very, I mean, when your mind is made up, sometimes it is very, very difficult when you're getting input, even from people you respect, to really, really take it. Once you've got a lens on it and you're so sure, it's very, very difficult.
The Bert Show.